Alright, my experience with Telmate. I'm not too impressed with it, I'll just say that. Alright, there's other guys that may have found better use for it with messaging. I didn't really have anybody to message. I was more interested in doing some legal research, and I just wasn't able to get to any information that I really needed. Alright, and I've been informed by somebody who works for Telmate that those are links. What I was clicking on aren't exactly Telmate sponsored. Telmate just kind of sets up links for certain things, like this legal search. It's just a link, so it's really, I guess, the fault of the website that I went to, where I couldn't get onto any Idaho law and do any research. So that was frustrating. That's about the only thing I used it for. Everything else costs money, so I didn't even give it any consideration, anything else. Like games, or reading news, or watching videos. However, this one guy who said he worked for Telmate, said he could play video, and then he attempted to, I think, and he wasn't able to. The best he could do was give a score of a sports game. That was it. So even Telmate employees are pretty limited in their own experience on using it. And prison guards have been getting a lot of complaints about Telmate, in that the payment, largely with the payment system, I guess, the inmates aren't getting refunds, apparently. So that's kind of frustrating. There's some kind of system that you have to It's a system where you're required to ask for your money back. You just don't get it automatically. So that's how it's set up. But I checked out the commissary, which I saw no food. I mean, there really wasn't any success. I was able to kind of get into one of the legal sections for the very general, the national legal research stuff. Like for my obstruction charge, there's a national statute, but I was more interested in the Idaho statute on that, and I wasn't able to look it up. So you can create a video profile and a picture profile, I guess, and I did that, but it just it went to nothing. I also emailed my own email a Telmate message. I wasn't able to personalize the message. It was just a invitation type of thing. And maybe I need to take another look. I don't recall actually seeing the message in my Yahoo mail. I should take another look, though. Actually, I kind of forgot about that one. But there are some inmates who have been able to message their loved ones a little bit. Somebody complains that after you send a message, you get logged off automatically, and they were a little shocked by that. I thought that was interesting. Doesn't seem like that should happen, but that's what they got going on. Now, and Telmate is supposed to be nationwide, as far as I understand. All right, and they all have different setups too. I guess it might depend on the warden and the state law for making contact and stuff. Interacting with Telmate is not enjoyable. It's not like using an iPad. Even though it's a touch screen, you have to tap the same spot a few times over and over again. They're using a very cheap technology. As far as I understand too, Telmate is was installed for free with the prison systems, if the prison systems accepted it. And so I guess they're making their money entirely off of prison, or not prison. I don't even know if it's in prison. I meant criminals in jail. criminals who are willing to spend the money for contacting the outside or playing games or whatever. My primary use of Telmate was just checking the time and the date, I guess. Just counting down those hours until I could get released from jail. That was about it. That was my only clock, was Telmate. And they go by military time, and I shouldn't be surprised, but there are some people confused about the military time. They didn't quite understand it. One guy actually got a message from like his mom. She like was able to contact him through Telmate, so it's maybe kind of a quick. You could get, if somebody found out that you're in jail and you couldn't let them know, all they have to do is like contact you through Telmate, and then you can set up a video conference. And it looks like video conferences are pretty successful. I was just kind of watching them use it, and he didn't have any complaints about that. There's some functions of it that work a lot better than others.